Good morning, Year 4, and this is your literacy video for if you've got these two booklets on Tuesday the 19th of January. So we're going to start first of all with this booklet, and for today's learning we need to go on to page 8. Okay, so found page 8. I'm going to start by reading the title because that tells us what this page is all about. Okay, and the title is In My Pencil Case. Now, I think this is something that we can all think about because we've all got bits of things that we might keep in a pencil case, even if you don't have a pencil case. And it says, count how many items there are in each group. And a group, remember, is a group of objects. So here we've got a group of paintbrushes, a group of rulers, a group of pencils, a group of pens, and a group of scissors. And it says write the number in each sentence. The first one has been done for you. So let's have a little look at these sentences. Okay, so number 1 says there are 3 rulers. Now if we have a look at that picture, you can see that we've got 1, 2, 3 rulers. So this page helps you with your maths as well because we've got to be counting those items and then writing it in words. So to help you, we're going to have a little go together at writing our numbers using our letters. Okay, now some of these are quite tricky because we can't use our phonics. So 1 is R, N, E, or O, N, E. Let's go at 2. T, W, R, or T, W. Oh, and you can see that for these two words, I can't use my phonics to help me, but I can for the number 3. So let's have a go at 3. Th, R, E. We can use our phonics to help us with that one. Th, R, E. 4. Again, it's a little bit of a tricky one. So, R, or R. It's not the normal way of making our O sound. We've got a sneaky O in there. And then I'm only going to go up to 5. 5. And this one uses our split digraph I sound. Now to help you, you might want to pause the video with these words on your screen. Now once you've done that, because I think we can work a little bit harder, is I think we could make these sentences a little bit better. So if we have a look at these sentences, it says there are 3 rulers. Now we could describe those rulers. So if you've got any colouring crayons or colouring pens at home, you might want to colour those rulers in a colour. And then we could write a sentence that included an adjective. So I've got a colour here. I've got a yellow colour. So I'm going to colour mine in yellow. Okay, so can you see how I've got 3 yellow rulers? And I'm going to have a go at writing that as a sentence. So I'm improving the ones that are already in our booklet. I'm going to use these ones to help me. So there are 3. Now this is where we need to add our adjective. So think about the colour that you've used on your ruler. So there are 3 yellow. So O. There are 3 yellow rulers. And then what goes at the end of my sentence? A full stop. Okay, so once you've done that work, if you've got the booklet that looks like this, you're going to take a picture of it and send it to the Year 4 email address. And if you could take a picture of your sentences your improved sentences, that would also be brilliant. Now, if you've got this booklet, again, we're going to be looking on page 8 as well. So let me quickly flip to page 8. And this one is called No Teacher. Now, what do we think that could be about? No teacher. See if you can have a bit of a guess before I read it to you. Okay, so whilst I'm reading it, I'd like you to follow along with your finger and remember to underline or highlight any words that you think are a little bit tricky. Okay. Today, our teacher was off ill and nobody came to teach us. Normally, we have maths on a Monday morning, but instead we played in the home corner. After break time, we usually have science, but today we painted pictures instead. Every day we have 1 hour for lunch, but today nobody told us to go back to our lessons. We played outside until home time. It was fantastic. So think about what happens in this piece of text. Their teacher doesn't turn up and they have a day not following their normal routine. So let's have a little think about some of the questions that you've got to answer today. So why didn't the children have a teacher today? So for this one, you're going to look in the first sentence. So I'm looking to see if I can find anything about the teacher. Today, our teacher was off ill. So I've highlighted that and I can then use that to answer question number 1. And question number 2 says, what do the children usually study or learn on Monday mornings? And it's got a conjunction in the middle. It's got the word and. So that means you've got to find 2 things that the children usually have on a Monday morning. So again, think about your lessons, think about what lessons there are and have a read to see if you can find which lessons they usually have on a Monday. What does the word fantastic mean? Now, I don't think I need to tell you what the word fantastic means because you are all fantastic and you hear that word lots when you are at school. And the final question then, question number 4. Why do you think the children didn't tell anybody that their teacher hadn't come? So for that question, I want you to think how you would feel. So imagine you turned up to school one day and I wasn't here. Would you tell somebody or would you be a little bit sneaky like the child in this text? Now, once you've done Year 4, remember to take a picture of your work and send it to the Year 4 email address. I'm so impressed with the work you've done so far and I can't wait to see today's.